Ring dingers and fuck-a-doodle-dandys. Yeah. Hey, it's Martin, and welcome to, what is this? Physio session number 14. Project Rebuild. Here I am. Wow, what a session that was. So what's the update? So the update is, if you're interested, we have got a problem right in here. In terms of what he's finding, and it's a little bit more than maybe what we thought it was. So we're working on that and trying to figure out how we figure that out. It's always good to know, because it's like, well, this isn't getting better, and you know what's going on, and it eases up, and then it's like really sharp pains. It's like, what's going on, what's happening? Let's have some answers. And it's like, oh, there's something going on here. So it's good. This is why you go to people. Right? This is why you go to people who know what they're doing, so that they can look and figure out and have a feel around and go, right, okay, this kind of isn't normal. This isn't quite right. Something's weird's happening here. Let's figure it out. So there was a little bit of that. Did some ultrasound today, which is always good fun. You know, it's just like slap the gel stuff on, and then they've got the machine that puts sound waves into your body, and it helps with inflammation. It helps kind of ease things up in the shoulder. It's clever stuff. Then a whole bunch of massage, physio massage, and this bit, because it's so sensitive, he was really getting in there. That hurt. Then we did the old manipulation, of which I've talked about this before. He took it to a whole new level this time, when he yanked my arm. You know, it's kind of like he's moving his arm, moving the arm, and then he absolutely yanked my arm. And this time there was a massive pop. It felt like my arm had just come out of its socket. And I'm not sure I liked that. And that is where fuck-a-doodle-dandy came in. That was the only thing I could say. Jeez Louise, what on earth? It's all part of the process. So, you know, you never know. If you're going to do these things, beware. They might well pull your arm out your socket. But it's not out your socket. It's just, you know, trying to release that tension in there. It's all part of the process. But it was a bit of a shocker today. And then, as if that wasn't enough, he then got really serious. He sat me up, and then he stood a few paces away from me, and he got that real serious look on his face. And he said, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do to you next. Now, when your physio says that, you know that something big's coming. So he introduced me to the ring dinger. The ring dinger. Go Google that. Ring dinger. So this is where they get a towel and they wrap it around your neck and your head. And after loosening you up a little bit, they yank your head off your body. And he took me aside and talked me through this first. He even showed me some videos, which, quite frankly, were horrific. The reactions of people were pretty horrific. And I was like, well, is this going to hurt? Because by the looks of that, by the sounds they're making, it's like seriously going to hurt. And he's like, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's not going to hurt. Anyway, we did the ring dinger. Go look it up, please. Google ring dinger. Oh my goodness, it's not what you think. It's yanking your head, and it's to relieve the tension and that pressure. New things, people. New things. And the good thing is, he promised me that next time, he's going to do a ring dinger again, and he's going to pull harder next time. See what I put myself to entertain you guys? Put myself through these things. Anyway, so look, that's the kind of things we were doing today. I mean, what can we learn from this? Yes, new things. We've said this one before, but you got to try new things, especially when you discover things, right? You discover something. Oh, so that's what's happening, or that's not quite right. Right. So we definitely need to try something new than what we're doing. So, you know, that's an age-old lesson. So there's that. But really, I mean, with the whole yanking of the arm, with the whole taking my head wrap, I mean, it's a pretty nerve-wracking experience, I'll be honest with you. And then yanking your head, feels like you're going to yank your head off your body. You have to have enormous amounts of trust in the person. And he did actually say, look, do you trust me? And there's never been any doubt I trust him. We've talked about this before. I have total faith and trust in him and the process. But you can see when, and you know, when he then led me down and he said, right, time to get serious, because we're having a bit of a joke about it, but it's time to get serious. And it does make me reflect on, who do you have in your life that you explicitly trust? Yeah, that can be your partner, but beyond that, who do you explicitly trust? You know, I'm talking like medically. It can be, you know, physically, like I'm going through here. It can be mentally. Who do you explicitly trust to share things with, to share your deepest thoughts with, your darkest thoughts with? I mean, this is what I do professionally, right? And that trust is so important, because things crop up, and if that trust isn't there, then they're not going to divulge some of the stories they've got in their heads, the actual experiences that they've had, which are having an impact on them now. And it's so important to find those people. I've been blessed to find those types of people in my life. I found another one now with my physio. But to be able to talk things through, really, really important. And sometimes it can be a real burden on our partners if they're the only person that we can talk to about this stuff. So today is about trust. It really is, because if there was any doubt in trust, there is no way on God's green earth I would have let him wrap a towel around my neck and then yank my head off my body. So that's the lesson today. It was ring dingers, pulling my arm out my socket, a-doodly-dandy's, and trust, and a real reflection on who have you got in your life that you can really explicitly trust and help you and support you in building the life that you want, you know, be that physically, mentally, emotionally, the whole shaboodle. So yeah, what an eventful one today. Whew. Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to reflect on this a little bit more. And until next time, because there will be a next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep rebuilding.